We're checking into Psyck.
Psyck.
Yo, check it out. It's a sick discussion. You tuned in to Sick Discussions. You are now listening to a Sick Discussion.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Sick Discussion. Sick. As always, it's your boy, Reggie So Dope.
What up, it's Devin. Marv. What's good, y'all? This Marv.
And yeah, we got another we got another episode for y'all today. I'm gonna do it like Devin.
Not too much. Had to pick up the mantle, huh?
You feel me?
I hear another
hey. Whispers in the dark. But nah, y'all, we got another guest for y'all. Yo, this is my little brother. This is my man. This is my homie. Used to be the angriest nigga that I know, and now he's just a don't fucking talk to me unless I'm talking to you ass nigga that I know.
Not
we got
anymore.
The real Shak Pearson in the building. I was gonna say Shaq Diesel, but he's official now. Plus that name I think belongs to Shaquille O'Neal. We ain't getting sued.
Man, it's Shaq Diesel.
But yeah, we got Shaq in the building. Shaq, can you tell the people who you are and what you do?
What's going on, y'all?
Get money,
my name is
bitches.
Shak Pearson. My IG is Shak Pearson. Follow me there. Follow me on Snapchat as Shak_Diesel. Follow me on Twitter as Shak Diesel_Diesel. Diesel.
Hashtag
yes, sir.
body bags and do-rags, nigga.
but no, so I'm in school right now trying to finish my degree. May, come on, May. I'm a model on the side. I got a smoothie business called the Ice Shack. Check me out. Hit me up, man. Follow me. D_ice_shack. Come get you a all fruit-based smoothie. Almond
with
milk
sweet
or
ass.
water if you allergic to anything in the nut category. I use a guave chill. I use a guave instead of like honey, sugar, stuff like that. All natural sweeteners, all healthy stuff, man. I'm trying to get my people right. Come check me out.
You're allergic to nuts, he got water.
Screaming. Air Force / half pilot student / skate student from Marvin Harris. But yeah, man, check me out.
Beautiful. Shaq, thank you for letting the people know what the fuck you do. We'll get into like the social medias and stuff like that later. So I got a real conversation for us today, which is why we have Shaq here. People suck at cutting people off.
I don't.
I just say people in general. Like, and sometimes it's me. Like, y'all done had to deal with me for quite some time where just cutting people off is so difficult for so many people, especially people who like had to fight and work to finally develop a social standard. And so social standard. And so today we're going to talk about the art of letting go. There are pivotal times where you need to let go of friends, we need to let go of partners, and we're going to talk about it. Warning, this episode comes with a bunch of ignorance and a lot of curse words. Even if it's just me.
Shit.
That's a lie.
You're not alone.
So we going to start it off with a basic question and we're going to work our way through. Like, is letting go of people important?
Check. Absolutely. Right. Slam dunk, goddammit. CP3 to Blake Griffin. Absolutely. Straight to the point.
Go to Shaq to Kobe. Look.
Wayne to LeBron. Absolutely.
Shaq he said what he said. You got it right. All right, fellas.
Ain't no way around it.
Yes. Oh shit, yeah.
Okay, so it's just tens across the board.
Tens. Highly recommend.
Extra credit. Michael Jordan from the free throw, goddammit. Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Okay. All right, so we are all in agreement. Letting go of people is important. Now let me get in your business a little bit. When is the last time y'all personally let somebody go?
yesterday. Let me stop.
Yeah! talking about roughly 3 hours,
30 minutes ago,
36
I think.
seconds ago.
Oh my God.
Fresh off the press right before we
Man,
came.
talking about I did that before I walked through the door. Talking about
Right before I called my mom, I was like, wait, let me let somebody go real quick. I'm gonna go back. Okay, so for real, when's the last time you had to go let somebody go? And I'll add a curveball. Why? Yeah. In y'all fucking business.
Ooh.
all right, I guess I'll start it off since I'm the guest. So I want to say maybe this past summer, man, like I had a homie, we was real tight. Like me and her was like this. But like, we've known each other since we was shorties, but we was like this strong for like 2 years. And just randomly, she started moving funny. And y'all know me. When you move funny, fuck you doing? Like it's just like, I don't like that. And it's gonna make me question what you got going on. I don't like ulterior motives. So it's just kind of like, let me pay attention to what this person got going on. So then, just as time went, it'd be like we was kicking it all the time. I'd be, hey, what you on? G, you trying to go grab some food? We used to go to the gym together all the time. It was cool. But then just randomly, she falling back. I don't care about nobody falling back. And I don't care about why you falling back. Just keep it a buck with me. Just this, hey, look, this up. Woo. Cool. Do your thing. But to just ghost, like, don't get me wrong, I've ghosted people a lot. But I feel like I'm solid as hell and I'm very understanding. So if you ghost me, it's like, you must have not really known me because you knew you could have just, hey, I got to step back for XYZ. And I would have been like, cool. But she didn't do that. And then later down the line, she tried to feed me some shit. And was like, no, you do your thing. I'm good. And now it's just kind of like we just done like a happy birthday type of friendship. That's about it. Man. So like, it's barely that. So shit, it's like here, the first time I talked to her in almost a year, bro, then it was like around Thanksgiving, bro. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. But yeah, so that's about the last time I cut somebody off.
Okay.
I'll go. It's clearly the eyes are going to keep cycling around this way. For me, it was probably like earlier this year, probably like February or March. And honestly, I would say that's the only thing that was probably good about COVID. I'll say that's the best thing COVID helped with. Like, it's just an easy, smooth transition to get out that shit. So I had a homie. We was probably cool like around since like high school. So we was like kind of on and off. And I just felt like that shit was becoming a burden. Like when mothers would hit me up, I would be like, okay, is it gonna be a good combo today? Or are you gonna be like just nag and like just down the whole time? Like if you every time we talk, like it's always some sad shit. Like I feel like being a friend, like you gonna want to be there for your peoples. But if it's literally always sad shit, like okay, like I'm gonna start talking like to you, like okay, but you gotta figure out like maybe it's like some shit you gotta work on. But if like I'm giving you like some advice, or like trying to just ear and you ain't really hearing me. Like I can only do that for so long. So COVID kicked in. He was like, we gotta link. It's been a minute. So COVID kicked in. It was like,
I'm quarantined.
Don't take it personal.
Tell him about yes.
I got the vid. Don't talk to me for 3 months.
Yes. Excuses.
I'm quarantined.
Reasonable excuses. Okay. Yes.
I got a cold.
I can't taste, bro. I don't even do you like that.
I don't smell.
Look, I swear to God, I had that shit like March, G. I couldn't taste the smell nothing for like 2 months.
You know what it was?
Counts if I seen second March.
Hey, I swear. Gee, I had no sense. Like it was like a week of like my regular spring allergies. I'm like, oh, okay, just the sniffles. I'm good. Boy, I couldn't taste nothing for almost 2 months.
Let me drink the hot sauce real quick. Let me try the hot sauce.
I'm like, oh, okay, it must be extended. I'm at B-Dubs getting the hottest wings.
This is blazing. What's going on?
My nose not even running.
I'm like, oh, okay, must be a little longer than normal, but okay, whatever.
And they bullshitted me on the sauce. No, nigga, you got the vid.
The vid.
2 months later, I'm I'm in my military base. We had the COVID testing site.
Mhm.
They talking about, oh yeah, loss of taste and smell, and now symptoms. I was. Oh, okay. Talking about some, have you ever had a hell no?
I feel like the list goes like cigarettes, COVID, AIDS. That's how we deserve. Like that's the most fucked up shit you can have. And like, no offense to nobody who got AIDS. I'm just letting y'all know how niggas judge it.
Dude.
Do you smoke cigarettes? You are the worst human being in the world. Do you have the beard? You are the plague. Do you got AIDS? Like, fuck, shit. You were cute. So,
Damn.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm fucking
Devin is letting go of people. Why? Wait, I'm sorry,
When
wrong
was the
person.
last time?
When the last time you let go of somebody?
Ask me.
When the last time you let go of somebody and why?
I'm fucking-
And is it if it's because they smoke cigarettes? We understand.
We understand. You know.
I'm sorry. The last time I really let somebody go is similar to Marvin. They would like come to me for like advice, and I would tell them things to do to improve their situation. I'm just gonna look this way
Thank
to
you.
Shaq and
Well,
Marv
thank
because the rest is over here.
That you going through it over there.
I know who he's talking about.
Finna start spitting tequila through his nose. I mean water. Through his nose.
Look, water. I mean water. It ain't tequila unless y'all sponsor us.
It's a water.
They don't know what brand. They don't know what brand.
Water.
Mexico sponsor us.
Oh, country, G.
It was made by a black dude. Yeah, okay, it's not even real
Oh
tequila.
my god.
It's Nagila. Or Tila Tequila. We used to fuck with her, but I think she racist. I never used somebody.
Oh my god.
Y'all ass
But
dumb.
yes, similar to Marv, back to what I was saying.
That's your story, man. Go ahead.
This person would come to me advice about actually a relationship that they were in, and I would give them feedback. Then all of a sudden, like my feedback wasn't applied, and they kept coming back for more questions and like ask me more things about the relationship. I'm like, but you do A, B, and C already? No. So
What we gotta talk about? Yeah, what we gotta talk about?
That's my response.
Like, or are we
Did you fail part 1 and came back for part 2?
like,
Right.
please, like, what are you? I'm not. We can't talk right now. Like, I'm done. I'm not helping you with this. Like, just if you're gonna keep talking to me about this, then don't talk to me.
Please hang up and dial again.
Okay.
But yes,
I will answer my phone and be like, doo doo doo.
the number you have called has been
Talking about the number you have called. It's not called, it's dialed. The number you have dialed.
Okay, fucking up for saying this shit.
Number you have dialed.
I mean, the number you have dialed.
The subscriber you
I'ma
have
say-
called is currently
Press.
You've
pound.
called Reginald Bates. If you would like the pharmacy, please press 1. Electronics,
wrong number.
press 2. Customer service, please hang up and try again.
Wrong line, nigga.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie.
Story.
The last time I let somebody go was like last week. I won't timestamp this. But so it's just, like there have been people who I haven't spoken to in years. Yeah, I mean, it was very intentional. There was a big falling out. And then like last week, man, I just received a call where I was like, ooh, you gonna bullshit me after 2 years? It's been some time. Why you lying? That's why we fell out to you.
That's what happened.
You know what I mean?
Stop fucking lying.
I was there. Was I not there? I ain't gonna lie to my face like I wasn't there.
Put that shit one word.
Talking about, I saw you see me, see you.
I saw you see
Lie to me.
Lie to me. And it's like, that's my thing, bro.
Right,
like
right.
if we had a little tiff, we'll get a little getting into it like a week ago.
Right.
You might lie a little bit because we trying to figure out how to say it.
Mhm.
If we fell out years ago, don't you fucking call me lying.
You had
Don't
2
do
years to
that.
think of this.
Right.
You came in 2 years for a
That's
lie.
2 years. That's what you came with.
Right.
And so it's crazy because it was a relationship where I was like, eventually we're going to get better because I cared about it.
Mhm.
But then as the reconnection took place, I was like, get the fuck off of my phone.
Right.
Gone, nigga.
I feel you.
Bitch. Whichever you were, I won't disclose. Until the book comes out.
You know.
But
Not the
you know
book.
what I mean? And so it's like, man, yo, like that shit was just, it was so surreal to me.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, nah, man, don't. If we ever got into it and it's been time since we've talked, we either gonna be 100 or we're gonna be non-existent. Yeah, it's been too much time has passed.
Yeah.
Like that's just that's the fucking reality. We
Nah,
waited
bro.
all this time to lie. We could did that from jump. Got it out the fucking way. I got a pocket of lies.
Not a pocket of lies.
You always gotta have your backup. So what had really happened was, you know, what I mean? We black, we niggas. We always got our what had really happened was.
Right.
And if you don't, you're not really a nigga. So, question.
I'm done.
So as we dig a little deeper into letting people go, so like a serious question is, there are always warning signs. So like, what are the warning signs of a bad friend? Like, so this is a person you know eventually may have to let go, but like, man, what does that look like? What did they do? What did they say? What is the feeling? What are the warning signs of a bad friend? A bitch. Bitch. Oh.
Tell me.
Because we finna play this whole
Good.
episode.
Talking about you low down dusty bitch.
You jive bitch. Yo, I
Jive.
really wish I was in the 70s.
Damn.
Throw jive in front of it. They say jive turkey. Right now, if jive was still the you jive bitch.
Jive bitch.
One of the worst insults you get. You a fool.
Not a fool.
Listen here, sucker. Could you imagine being called sucker by a nigga in bell bottoms and platform shoes? Listen here, sucker.
First of all, don't you talk to me like that.
That nigga got ruffles on his blouse. He got a blouse on. Listen here, sucker.
Oh shit.
Back to the question.
What I saw.
Warning signs. You'll just be feeling like you might have give too much to the relationship, or if it becomes too like strenuous. If I'm saying that
Strenuous, that's the word.
Yeah, all right. Get a little tongue tied on the pod sometimes. Don't want nobody making fun of me in the comments.
As long as it ain't sucker and succotash, you got it, brother.
Blip, 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 blip. That's all.
Great googly moogly. That thing is juicy. Okay, you fuck up a word here, we gonna let you know.
On your ass.
Just act like it didn't happen, Jay. Keep
You
talking.
better keep going.
And for me personally, I'm just like a pretty understanding person. So like once I like catch you in a lie and it's a lie for like, why are you lying about this? Like I know the truth already. I was just asking to see what you were gonna say, and now you're looking dumb in my face. So
All right.
now it might be time for this to be over.
Okay,
I feel that.
I respect that. Warn the
I
stage
guess-
of a bad friend. Yes, sir.
I guess for me, it depends on who the friend is, what our relationship was. If it's like y'all solid as hell, you gotta do it. All my niggas, I'll put it to you this way: if I got a group chat with you, you probably know me really well. And if you cross one of those lines, like most of those people in the group chat, it might be one or two here that's like, oh, okay, you got a little leeway. But most of them people is like, you cross a certain line, you knew you was crossing it. So then it's just like, oh, okay, you showing me how you moving too. Ooh, just slide on over here.
You jive, bitch.
If it's just, if it's just somebody like me personally anyways, because y'all know me, I don't give a fuck about people like that. Like, I don't care what y'all, like, I don't care what people saying to me. I don't care what people think about me, because I'm going to be me at all times. No matter who in front of me, how many people in front of me, I'm going to be 10 toes on whatever I'm saying. So if you feeling some type of way, you do something that I feel is funny, and I don't care for you that much anyway, okay.
All right.
Step to the side. Like, you one of my close homies, we probably gonna have a conversation.
Facts.
I mean, that's just what it is. And I don't like to sugarcoat nothing. And all my real close homies, they know that sensitive shit don't fly over here. Better not be sensitive. If you feel like I said anything too aggressively or whatever, man, gone. Because you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
That's simple.
Man,
yeah.
gone.
So it's just like, I don't like that soft shit, man. We didn't grow up like that where I was raised. So you was soft, man. People told you about it. So it's just kind of like if somebody move funny, you know it. Like at least me anyways, I see it. Like I'm like, okay, and depending on the level we at, I either just step back or, hey bro, I heard woo woo. What's to it? Like that's really what it is. That's how you think.
Because that's not really gossip. Like when you come to your homie, like, look, this is what the fuck was said. This is what the fuck you saying.
Yeah.
Show me the difference.
I don't like all that he said, she said shit, man. Just, hey, if you got a problem with me, come to me. Don't go talking to nobody else. And again, if you got a problem with somebody else, man, take that up with who you got a problem with. Like, with what I'm gonna tell you, right? Is you that mad? No. Move the fuck on. If it's really bothering you, go to their ass. Like, that's all it really is to it. So that's how I'm gonna do things. So
I like that. See, because man, I was gonna be exactly what Shaq said, but I'll take a different approach than you though. So
less
like
aggressive.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that.
Marvin be like, I give a few fucks.
See, I'm not as confrontational.
Marvin is very passive.
I wouldn't say passive. I was like, because like if it's not that serious to me, it don't move me. Like, okay, I'm gonna just sit back and see how you react to the shit that you know that's out there. Like, and that's it. Really pissed me off. But I gotta react, and I'm gonna do it. So I ain't gonna let no. If it's like petty shit, I just let it slide. Like, okay, I'm gonna just see how you respond to this. Like, I fight with everybody goes to this. Like, if I fuck with you and I give you a certain amount of money, like I can loan that out. If you avoid me because you don't want to pay me back, like I'm not gonna say shit about. I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not tripping on my laws. But I'm gonna like take note. Like you really avoid me. Like I gave you $20.
I'm gonna throw shade if I don't get paid.
Like that $40. Like that $40.
What Kim
like
say?
bitch, if you was broke, just say that.
Well, look, I'm gonna throw shade if I can't get paid. Shorty,
don't tell me you gonna pay me back if you're not gonna pay me back. Like, hey, I'm hurting. Can you lend me $40? I got you. It's $40 fucking dollars. Like, not to say. Right, like not to say like, oh, okay, if you need $40, like it ain't that. If it's deep to you, you and everybody didn't went through their moments. Gee, I didn't have moments, so I walked around with $3 in my bank account. Like, it's everybody didn't been there. If you need it, you need it. But just say that. Don't try to finesse me, bro. Because if you do, I'm on your ass. Like, our relationship is diminished. Yeah. Don't ever ask me for some shit like that. And it don't be the fact that you kept my money. It's just the principle. It's like you could have just said, "Hey, I'm hurting. G, help me out."
So I don't think my feelings realize because if I don't fuck with you, I'm not going to probably give it to you. That's my thing.
You damn near don't get it.
If I don't know you like that, I'm like, I'm gonna just give you my money. But if I give it to you, like, even if it's not said, you may not even realize how highly I look, like, you know, see you, like how of such a standard I hold you to. But I fuck with you, I'm gonna at least give you this. I don't really care. Like you say, if you go out your way to avoid me, or you just like, okay, act like it never happened. But I see you on Instagram and Snap, you balling, you in Mexico, you in LA, like, nigga, but you owe me $10. Like, I ain't sweating it.
Talking about, so you decided to buy that drink instead of paying me back? Oh, okay.
You bought some Gucci shoes, but
talking about you couldn't take the tax out of that and give me my money back? Oh, okay.
I can't go eat, but
you just paid your own rent and you ain't got no gas money, but you got
exactly
$17.38.
Shit like that. That
don't make sense.
You start doing shit like that, that's when I fight everybody go through that shit too.
That's crazy.
I hear that all the time.
You just
bro.
adjust.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's nuts. So those are really dope warning signs of like a bad friend. We're gonna get in y'all business.
Let's get it.
You wasn't already?
Now we're gonna go deeper into your business.
How much business you are?
And so then if
damn. But anywho,
if those are the warning signs of a bad friend, then what are the warning signs of a bad relationship? And we're talking intimacy. See, it's a difference, right? Because you got bad friends.
It's a huge difference.
Are you a bad partner?
If you,
what that look like?
Because my brothers don't know.
I guess it depends on how much. I guess it depends on how much you fuck with that person.
If you still
I mean, personally, I really think it's on how much you really rock with that person. Like, if y'all solid, if y'all got like a real good bond, y'all like, yeah, we really want this to work. I mean, when you see stuff, it's gonna hit you harder. I mean, it's the same. It damn near be the same as homies. Like, for me, if it's one of y'all, if y'all do something, it's like, damn, bro, the fuck? Like, now we gotta have a conversation. But it's like, if it's just somebody out there, it's like, oh, okay. I mean, was it that deep? If it wasn't that deep, I'ma just go my way. But it's also about, like, if I'm like, yo, I really rock with this girl personally, okay, she just did something I don't really like. Let me have a conversation with her, see if she fixes it. Oh, okay, she's still doing this thing I don't like.
Yeah.
Then it goes, how many chances you gonna get that person? How far are you gonna go? If they showing no signs of fixing whatever they were supposed to fix, like, and I'm in my face now. And I'm definitely like, I'm a culprit to this. I didn't been told, hey, I don't like this, and I'd be like, all right, cool, I got you, and then drug my feet. Like, I'ma just keep it a buck with y'all. Like, I didn't been there like it's, and I can't say I'm still not there. Like, but right now I'm at a stage in my life.
I fuck up.
Right, I do. Players fuck up. Right. I do. But like, it's just with me, I'm in such a selfish mode of my life right now, bro. It's just like, I'm focused on me, G. And if nothing or what you doing or what you got going on don't like really push me in what I'm doing and help build in what I'm doing, it's just kind of like, okay, cool, but what's coming out of this? Like, what's the goal of this? And then also, like, y'all know I'm moving. So it's just like, what I'm gonna really sit down and settle with somebody, like, for real, right now, anyway. Like, she gotta be thorough, like, thorough. Because at this point, it's like, okay, if we really gonna rock with each other and I'm moving come like August time frame, whatever, now we gotta talk about, are we just gonna rock with each other until I leave? Or we gonna rock with each other and lead together? Like, and if we lead together, that shit's strong. Yeah. And y'all know me, especially, boy, it take a long time for me to get there. It takes me a really long time to get there. So it's just like, I don't know, man. So it hurts deeper for somebody that you really rock with do something dirty, but I mean, I guess this is how you gonna take it.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I like that, fellas. Any parsley? What are the warning signs?
It's
parsley around here. Motherfuckers sprinkle it on the top and act like they cook some shit. Hey, y'all got any parsley?
Thorough. She got a feed.
The Donald Trump thing.
Okay. So any warning signs of a bad relationship?
A big thing for me is if we like address something and as address something that's a problem, quote unquote, and then like we both agree that we're gonna move about it a certain way, and then say a month, 2 months later, this same thing comes back up and we're at the same talking about the same thing we just talked about 2 months ago. So it's like now are we gonna keep doing this? Is this a loop, or like are we gonna keep going in circles, or like is this like, should I just end this right now? Because obviously you don't care enough to put enough effort in to change or like state your word. So it's like, if you can't do this little thing, then how we go have a bigger picture type thing.
Well, Remy Ma say, are you dumb? You know what I mean? Like, you really can't make those adjustments. We agreed on it. And you still can't make the adjustments?
Yeah.
Stupid. No, and that's so same sentiments are being echoed here, man. Like, it's like, bro, if one of the stages of a bad relationship is when we've talked about some shit, talked about the plan to move forward, and you still doing the old shit. It's like, clearly you're fucking stupid. Or we just can't come to an understanding. Whichever the case, fuck on with your goof ass. You know what I mean? Okay. Right. So then, question.
Y'all went crazy.
He put his parts on. He was like, I agree. I knew Marvin was done.
Y'all got it.
So, question in my Destiny Child voice.
Question.
How do you break up with a friend? Because you know what I mean? Like, we talking about these warning signs, and it's like, bruh, like, or sis, you not good for me. So how do you actually break up with a friend.
Go ahead, Devin. Just did this last week. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give y'all some shit. I'm gonna give y'all some shit. I'm gonna give y'all some shit.
I'm a little hot.
Look, I'm gonna go first on this one. This is like a first time.
It's a change.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm working on it. I'm gonna ghost your ass. I'm gonna disappear. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, because if you know me as a friend, you know, like, I'm gonna always check in. I'm gonna be sending you memes and shit. I'm in the group chat. I ain't fucking with you. It all goes away immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Very intentional. You know what I mean? And so, like, I'll start a whole nother group chat on your ass. What? You know what I mean? So, like, if you just notice that there is a special sort of distance that it was like, damn, this just kind of came out of nowhere. Or, damn, I realized I ain't heard from bro. It was on purpose.
The distance was on purpose.
Yeah, and so that's how I personally break up with friends. Because the thing is, like, I'm one of those people where I'll talk about it. And after I'll talk about it, I'll keep hinting at it because we've talked about it. And if you're still just not getting the clue, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna talk about it again. We did that already. Clearly, that don't work for you because you're fucking stupid. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm out. Okay, bye. Like, I'm not gonna give you a 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Because I'm still trying to get a check, whether you know I'm going or not. So that's how I treat the job. You know what I mean? If I told you I quit, no, you better believe I'm out. I ain't coming back.
No 2 weeks in. I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's how I personally do it. But hopefully that was enough time for y'all to think.
Officer, is there another way? Because we do it the same way.
Yeah, I'm definitely good for the same.
Slow.
Maybe that's why we're all friends.
Is there
I'm
another
good
way?
for
'Cause,
like
I
just stop talking to
All
you.
right, I'll be the different one out the group.
Oh, Shaq, what's going on?
So personally, like, I kind of go to the fallback mode, but for me, don't like approach me like we buddy, because I'm gonna let you, like, you're gonna feel I don't fuck with you. Like, you're gonna feel it. Like, if you know, and like, let's be real, bro, we all grown. You know you've done something that I didn't like. You know you did something I didn't like. So why are you acting like you didn't? So if you approach me and you on some, what's good, bro? I'm finna, bro, we not finna, my close homies know what's up? If I don't fuck with you, if you ever feel my forearm in your chest when you do this, you should probably know I don't fuck with you.
When we embrace, if you feel forearm to your motherfucking esophagus, we are not friends.
Like, come on, like, it's not even if I don't know you like that or I don't fuck with you like that. Like, that's, especially if we used to be on that term, you really gonna know. Like, don't approach me like we still all. Yo, what's up, blood? And that's another thing. Like, if I ever used to call you blood gang, whatever, something like along them lines, my brother, and next time we see each other, what the fuck was that?
You niggas got a horn in your pocket.
I'm not sure.
Over here playing harmonicas and shit. I was like,
y'all got Stevie Wonder the ball head ass down here.
I was like I ain't here. Just in case I was going crazy.
Nigga. My Sherry No.
Y'all know what that was. But
I don't even know what the fuck. No, we not gonna act like that didn't just happen.
I sure did.
But yeah, man, like.
Hey, don't scare me. Okay.
But yeah, I think that's really what it is. Like, you gonna know if I don't like, it's
obvious.
Yeah, it's gonna be obvious. Like, if I'm not, and if I'm one word in you, and it depends on the setting. It really depends on the setting. Like, if I'm say one of y'all throwing some shit, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep the vibe peaceful because blood and them shit, the gang them shit. I mean, I'm not gonna
fuck your shit up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna compromise the vibe. I might compromise the vibe in our small little area. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not compromised.
You give me a microcosm and I'm gonna fuck it up.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm giving the real vibe in our small little area. But if we somewhere and it's not like some shit like we bump into each other at Walmart or some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, we not even like this for real. I'm keeping it a buck with you. Right?
You could have kept walking.
Right. You could have kept walking, bro. I wasn't finna wave to you anyway. Like, so that's kind of how I cut out friends. Like, if you do something, you know you did something. Like, everybody know me. I'm blunt as hell. Everybody know me.
I got you.
If you did something to me, you know if you cross me some way, shape, or form. So it's just like, you're going to feel it when we see each other. You're going to feel it when we don't talk for a long period of time.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, if you have to ask me what you been on, bro, probably means I don't fuck with you like that no more. Because if you fuck with me, you would know.
You would know.
Yeah, so that's really what it is.
Okay.
I feel you.
All right, dope. So, and this can be with a friend or with a partner. So, all right, let's say y'all were breaking up. You're realizing that y'all were just not doing well together. How petty do y'all get? And you may not get petty at all. But for those of us that do, it's your fucking time to shine. Like, how petty do you get when you're like, yo, I'm not fucking.
We all know the petty ones in this circle.
The petty ones. The ones that gave a little laugh.
Hey.
Yeah, feel me? But nah, when you ain't fucking with a person or fucking with a partner no more, it's like, man, like, how petty do you get? Not can you get, because that shit can go for hours. How
right.
How petty have you gotten so far when you're like in the breaking up stage in a relationship or partnership?
I'm good for not Marv looking at me.
That's it.
I'm good for acting like someone didn't exist or doesn't exist, even if we're in the same space. Like, I might even walk clean past you, say what up to the person next to you, and say what up to the other person on the right of you, and just be
like every hand around you.
But yours.
Right. But yours. Like, you might throw a little more parsley on somebody else's handshake that I might not even rock
I will
with.
full blown hug a
like
motherfucker and do church rock. And then when I got to you, elbow. Hey, bro, it's COVID.
Yeah, but definitely not embracing and showing any love, emotion, any
so
type
damn,
of
you
thing.
get cute petty. You know what I mean? You act like you ain't seen the motherfucker.
Basically.
Suave, Shaq, how petty do y'all
Yeah,
get?
Suave.
Not y'all gonna look at each other. Shaq, ain't nothing wrong with your mic. What you adjusting?
Is this thing on?
Ain't moving the mic all episode.
Did I do that? No, nigga, your mic on. Yeah, so how petty do y'all get?
I don't know. I personally don't feel like I'm that petty of an individual. Like what you said, I mean, maybe I am petty, because what you said, I don't think that's petty. I just think that's the way you should move. Like, if you don't fuck with somebody, what we... Oh, heck no.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true asshole.
I'm going to walk right past you. We have no reason to communicate. The fuck we communicating for? Like, I don't think that's petty at all. I think that's just how it's supposed to be. But like, it is... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm like I said, I'm not a petty individual. Like, I might say something intentionally. Like, if I don't fuck with you and I feel like I don't fuck with you for real, I might intentionally try to say something to be like, all right, obviously you're not getting the memo, or obviously you fake enough to still try to be in my face. So I'm gonna be real enough to show you this ain't that. Like, that's just kind of how I am. So. But I don't see that as petty, but it might be. So I guess y'all tell me.
Just a little bit.
I don't.
Too much, never too much, never too much.
I don't like fake shit, man.
That's a little bit of shade.
I feel like it's a lot of too much of it that goes around.
I agree.
So yeah, I don't personally don't think I'm a petty individual, but let the world tell it. I'm a petty motherfucker.
More so, Reggie.
Let's go, Reggie.
Oh, bro, that's it. He the only one that's answer this question.
The petty.
Let me check the time.
Let's hear it.
Now I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm doing much better with just. So the thing is,
Now you gotta preface it.
this is some mental health shit. Because for the longest, I was just an asshole. Yeah, I mean, it was just like, this is what it was. And when I finally started to explain what it was, then I realized, yo, this is kind of shady. So I battled between this is just what the fuck it is, and this might be shade. So like, I'm one of those people where, just like Shaq, I don't give a damn how much history we had. If some shit has come between everything that history created, fuck you and everything you believe in.
Bro.
I will absolutely shake every hand around you. I will. I had a cousin that I got into it with last New Year's. We almost fought. And then 4th of July, a little barbecue and shit, you know, because niggas want quarantining for real. I shook every hand but his. And then I kept walking. My auntie was like, he's trying to make up with you. I said, fuck dude.
What that got to do with me?
Nah, he's sincere.
Talking about trying.
He's sincere.
Why are you?
I know a bitch named Sincere, and it's fuck I do. You know what I mean? Like, nah, actually, Sincere is really cool. All right, I just wanted to say that for jokes. But now it's like, that don't mean shit to me. You know what I mean? Like, let's talk, because you tried that. You didn't do that, but you tried that. And the simple fact that you tried it is fuck you. You know what I mean? So like, if it's somebody who I absolutely have to be around, everything that I do is going to come off as shady because you're someone I have to be around. So if you family, you a motherfucker who really close to another motherfucker I fuck with, like, I'm not finna make one of my friends choose between friends. I think that's really fucking lame. Like, I can be cordial because I'm an adult. But what him say? I'm going to throw shade if I can't get paid. I'm going to have my fun out of the situation for sure. You know what I mean? So, like, I do petty shit. You know what I mean? But if it's just me and you, nobody else is involved, nobody else is infected, ain't no more shade. It's straight shots. I'm on your ass. I give you 2 courtesy text messages before I ask you what the fuck you want. You know what I mean? I give you 3 minutes of fake ass phone call until you get to your point. Like, straight up, because we grown. Yeah, I'm 28. I'm the closest to 30 than all you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I don't know how my people did 30, but if phony kicking is how they did 30, I'm stopping this shit at 28.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not what I'm doing. We breaking generational curses. So
That's a whole case.
that's just what the fuck I'm
My
on.
shit stopped at 24.
Because my real shit, one thing I realized about my life, any wrong that I've done, anything that I've done that was questionable has always come to light and has always been just put out there, and I always had to deal with it in public. So you think I'm finna deal with you in private? The fuck? Hell no. I'm finna give you the same shit that was given to me to me. That's on tonight. God damn it. So yeah, man. So I can get petty as fuck. Long story short, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even tell you the full extent of my petty because my mind be doing some shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I ain't gonna, like, you on some download low key shit. I ain't gonna expose you, but god damn, I'm gonna make your shit miserable like when I see you. You know what I mean? Like, for real. I'm gonna make you think that I might do it even though I'm not, because I live by G code. But ooh, the shit that I'm gonna just do and might say and get close to saying, it's gonna fuck with you for forever.
It's like, you know, I can fuck your life up. Like, I ain't your other homies. Remember, I was solid enough for you to entrust this shit with me.
Real shit.
Do you know I can fuck your life up?
I'm a confidant.
And I don't.
With
me. You just lucky I ain't like that.
You feel me? I get close to motherfuckers not because I want to have ammo later, because I genuinely care.
Yeah.
Don't fuck over a motherfucker who genuinely care. You forgot half the shit you really told them. So I can do you dirty. I'm not. But I'm going to act like I will, because that's what's going to fuck with you. You know what I mean? And that's the ultimate petty. Because I got motherfuckers who done did me even more dirty because they thought I was going to do them 30. And because I look at you and I say little shit and you think like he a step away from putting me out there. I ain't going to do it. But bitch, I'm going to make you think I will.
I just might.
You know what? I just thought of something. I think I do have a certain level of petty.
Come on.
That I go to.
Not a reflection.
I go to. Like,
I know recovery is admitting it.
People want to know.
I know people that into shorty that drug my name through the mud. Like, and I think if you knew me already, you was like really knew me. Hell no, that ain't Shaq. Then if you didn't really know me, but then you got to know me, it's all right, this story not adding up. Tell me your side. Ooh. Damn, okay. I see where you coming from now. Now I know doing too much.
That shit was.
We had crusty around and doing it.
Right.
What's going on?
So it's just, and I think my level of petty is, especially if I know you're somebody that's gonna go back and tell that person what we just talked about, I'm gonna tell you the real, and then be like, so make sure you watch your homie, and y'all better be careful, because I know you're gonna go back and tell them this conversation we just had. Tell them I said, oh yeah, that's a grimy motherfucker. That's folks bogus, folks dirt. Keep an eye out. Better watch your back. That's what I do. I definitely do something like that. I've done something like that a couple times. A few times.
And I do it again.
What? I'll tomorrow. I'll do that shit tonight if I have to.
Plant the seed and watch y'all fucking die.
Like, I'm gonna let you know you got a bogus ass friend. You know what? Now I'm finna tell you what your bogus ass friend did. Then I'm gonna tell you what your bogus ass friend said about you.
Plant a seed and then overwater.
Talking about now think about it. Talking about now think about it the next time you wanna do some he said, she said shit about me.
It was some shenanigans.
Okay.
Now your head hurt.
Better come with all the facts.
Stupid. All right, so those are really, really dope. We some petty motherfuckers.
Right.
That's just how it works. All right, petty is hell. And it's okay. Petty makes the world go round.
Okay.
So we're gonna switch gears a bit, because although it's really easy to be petty towards a motherfucker as a relationship was ending, the reality is there are some relationships that we grieve. I mean, I feel like if a relationship ends poorly, there's pieces that we miss. And so my question for y'all is like, man, have you actually ever grieved a relationship?
No, let me stop.
Damn, no thought. Damn. Go deeper.
No, right. Tell us why.
No, fine, cool.
Tell us why.
Honestly, the answer still might be no, but maybe a
Talking about maybe a little bit.
Now that I think about it,
Doug them a damn, but the Dimsdale don't give a damn. That is Devin.
Yeah. I mean, once I kind of prepare to end something, or like it's ended, like it's usually done before it's actually finished in my head. The done, the sun done. Like it's over. By the time like it's like a wrap in my mind, we were probably done 3 weeks before that. So,
okay.
So yeah, that's kind of my take on it.
It's a wrap like the thing on the head of a Saudi. Okay. All right. So Devin don't give a damn.
Okay.
Have y'all ever grieved of a
swab?
I have actually. I had one homie. We was real cool. Like we met probably like 4th or 5th grade. I don't think he realized like how the dynamics of our friendship had changed. And we used to kick it every day, like nearly every day. This was damn like family. Like we used to weekends, weekdays. I used to stay on each other's crib, and that shit just wasn't really the same no more. But I personally, I put the burden on myself because I didn't really express like how the shit changed, how I viewed it, because I felt like he had changed up. But I just kind of like I said how I fell back. So I was like, okay, maybe he'd say something like, damn, bro, I ain't really been talking to you as much, like, woo, but he ain't never say shit. So I was like, well, fuck you, he ain't say shit. I'm not gonna say shit. Maybe we ain't really as cool as I thought we was. But it took like shit, I ain't gonna lie, it took years before we had ended up reconnecting. And like I think that's when I kind of explained what it was. That shit was all one-sided. He was like, oh, I ain't never view it that way. Like, so I thought we was cool.
But I thought we were still boys.
I was like, okay, maybe if it's
you nigga, I remember when you did that one thing in 3rd grade.
Right. So I thought we was cool.
That's when I realized that, okay, if it's something really pressing me that much, like somebody I care about that much, I'm gonna speak up and say it. That's why I truly realized that if they truly mean that much to me, I'm gonna speak up or not just fall back.
So I definitely have. I've even been at a point where I was like, I was the sucker that I tell everybody not to be anymore. Like, I was definitely at that point.
You jive, bitch.
Jive.
Yeah, like I ain't ashamed of admitting it, especially because it's like, at the end of the day, I know I was by no means perfect in it, but I know I did what I could in it. So like, I mean, I know I tried, and I know I wasn't the one who ultimately kind of made the worst decisions out of the relationship failing. So it's just kind of like, that could be one-sided, but that could also be everybody that she told would ask me and then be like, oh, okay, you know what, that actually makes sense. And then even the people I've told, it's like, okay, that makes sense. Because one thing about me, if I'm in the wrong, like, I know I did this and it was foul, but like, this is what I did. We don't move on from it, or like we don't figure it out. I'm not saying it's like it's happening to do this or not, but like, I know what I did wrong, and then even if it's something I don't feel is wrong, I'm gonna go to something like, hey, like, this is bogus, and they, yeah, you bogus. But that's why I give that energy, because I want people to give me that energy. Like, don't sugarcoat shit with me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you, but don't sugarcoat it with me. I need to really know if I fucked up. So I know it was a relationship I had that I really thought I thought this was the one. And like, that shit didn't work at all. At all. And just over time, you just see how grimy a motherfucker really get. And even then, like I said, I was still the sucker that was just, we can make this right. We can fix it. Shit. So yeah, I done definitely grieved the relationship, but I've also grown and learned from it that like, all right, look, I know my worth now. I know motherfuckers can't tell me shit now.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta really step if you trying to catch my attention. But
I feel you.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Okay.
Cool.
I guess it's me.
Story time. Let's go.
No, I ain't gonna go too hard into a story, bro. Like, if you watch this podcast long enough, y'all know me. I give a fuck. And you've had to fuck up so much for me to stop giving a fuck. So like, I've grieved hella relationships. Like, since I was in elementary school, I don't make relationships to not hold on to those. I just don't. Like, I don't really invest in you, get to know you, open up about me and my shit for us to just not talk. I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do that shit at all.
Everything is intentional.
I'm so fucking intentional. Like, if I don't give a fuck about you, I won't give you an opportunity. That's just how the fuck I am. So like, if I've ever given you a conversation, if I've ever responded to your messages, like, and I ain't making it sound like I'm some bad bitch, but like, no, like, I genuinely care about people. But as I've gotten older, one thing I've realized is like, not everybody deserves that level of care. And that's because I come with a unique talent. Like, I have the ability to elevate your life and your circumstances. Not everybody can do that. Like, and I'm not even gassing myself. Like, for real, like, the thoughts that I have, the ideas I have, the way that I actually give a fuck about you, I can elevate your life and your situation. So it's like, you can't give that shit to everybody. And I was out here leading with that. I was out here tired. So my friends was out here picking up my pieces every few months because I was exasperating myself giving that to so many other people who, when the opportunity came, they fucked me. Take that how you want. But like, they literally did. You know what I mean? Like, they did me dirty as fuck. And so without conversation. And that was the part where, so like 2018 was life-changing for me, and really the start of 2019, when I realized motherfuckers who I gave everything I had to, when the opportunity came, they fucked me over, and without even a follow-up conversation. Like, that changed everything for me. And it didn't even change it for the negative. I promise you, I'm the same me. If I fuck with you, I'm giving you everything I got. Like, real shit. Right. But if I don't fuck with you, if something is off about your energy, if my squad don't fuck with you, like, and this is just an exclusive for the webcam, like, one of my homies that I've known since elementary school, he been in these recordings all day today, and the vibe is still right. So I don't fuck with motherfuckers who ain't got good energy, bro. That's just not what I do. And if your shit not right, I can't fuck with you. So to overall to answer the question, I've grieved a lot of relationships where I put time into it, I've put energy into it, and come to find out them motherfuckers actually didn't hold our relationship and our bond to the same standard that I did.
Mm-hmm. That'd be the one. Mm-hmm. That'd be the one.
Because I was putting my neck on the line for niggas, and niggas had one opportunity to support me and hold me down, and I held them multiple times, and they was like, shit. You shouldn't have did that.
That'd be the one. No bullshit.
You shouldn't have did that. Because I didn't forget. I had a motherfucker literally call me y'all 2 years later. What the fuck happened? You tell me I was the enemy. Oh, y'all was on the same front. The fuck you mean what happened? Oh, I did it to myself? I made myself the victim? You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. Fuck out of here with that shit. Like, so yeah. So I've grieved relationships, but that shit smoke now. I am a different me, and I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna be an asshole on purpose. If the vibe ain't right, we can't get tight. That's just what the fuck it is.
You just like I should talk about
at all. So these relationships that y'all grieve, because I want to start to bring this thing home. What do y'all do about it? So you realize you've grieved these relationships. Do you reach out? Do you not? Like, what the fuck do you do about relationships that you're grieving?
I think it depends on how you're trying to move forward about the relationship. So say you want to still maybe maintain communication or talk to the person, then you're kind of like sever it in a way that y'all are still like could be cool and communicate it. But there's also another way of just not talking to them that could also work for the both of you.
I feel that.
I would disagree.
Go ahead.
Disagree because I don't feel like we need to cut it off in a way where we still need to communicate. Like I think we can cut off in a way where it's no bad blood. But like we need to talk. What we talking about? Like what we got to talk about? There's no point. Like I think if we can come together and be, hey, look, man, look, this went this way, that went that way, and we go our separate ways and leave it at that. Like I ain't gonna see you in the street and mug you. But I'm not gonna come hug you either. Like, I think you just leave it at that, and that's just what it is. I just kind of and I say that in the sense of any relationship I've grieved, and it's a few out there, but most of them I have reached out on some, hey, what's going on? It's like I said, if I really fuck with you, I fuck with you, and I'm gonna figure out. Hey, what the fuck was wrong? Like, why is this not a thing anymore? Why are we not tight no more? Whatever the case. Based on how you respond and where your head is like, okay, cool. I'm gonna move based on how your thought process is. You know what? I was wrong. I feel like we had miscommunication here. Or I feel like we failed here. And if you willing, and if it wasn't bad enough to where it's like, I really can't trust you at all no more. If it wasn't to that point, it's like, okay, are we gonna mend this or not? If we gonna mend it and move on, we gonna mend it and move on. But if we're not gonna mend it and move on, or if we're not gonna try to get back to where we were, at least try to build from that, then hey, look, if we just not see eye to eye, hey, look, I wish you well, but you should talk about. You ain't gotta fake it with me. You ain't gotta walk up to me when you see me with a bunch of people. I mean, if you wanna, hey, I'm not gonna talk to you. Like if we didn't got to a point where it's like, okay, cool. I can say what's up to you, how you doing, going about it. We ain't gotta. What you doing? Don't do that. So
okay.
I feel it. Definitely hit it on the head for me. Like, one thing I learned, shout out to therapy if you need it. Definitely.
I need to go back. Definitely. When I went, it didn't work.
It wasn't the right thing.
I ain't gonna lie, it didn't work. Right. Let me pause. I won't say it didn't work.
Or more shit happened.
Right. And y'all just, okay. One thing,
more shit happened.
That's definitely the one.
But yeah, Devin said, and one thing I learned from therapy, you have to figure out what's your end goal, because you can't work through shit on your own. and then just leave it at that's what it is. So if you want to reach out to that person and just talk it out, that's cool. Because sometimes motherfuckers on the other end be thinking like, oh, they trying to get back in good. Like, no, motherfucker, it's not about you. I just want to talk shit out, and we can leave it at this. I'm not trying to get back cool with you. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. So just figure out like, you know, well, what's your goal with it? So for me personally, I had to literally, depending on how things went down, I had to reach out to certain people, try and talk shit out, or I have to just like, you know, fix some shit within, like accept it for what it is. And there's probably like one relationship out there still, like I know I fucked up, and maybe one day I'll reach out to him and when the time is right. So
yeah,
I just gotta figure out, you know, how to go about fixing this shit. So
I feel like
that's what it is.
And likewise, man, like first of all, if I'm in the wrong, I apologize. Like I don't mind apologizing. I don't mind. So like if you haven't heard from me, you feel like I did some bogus shit, but you ain't heard from me, chances are we don't see it the same fucking way. There's only one relationship that I had that I know I fucked up. You know what I mean? This is one of my homeboys who was getting married, and his wedding was in fucking Germany. And after I got on unemployment, all this other shit, and then his white friends started adding me to email threads. Like everything about what was happening I was just not used to, and I didn't have the bread for it. And so I just kind of like stopped responding and all that shit. And I know like that's one relationship for sure. I know I fucked up because it was a simple communication. I ain't got no goddamn money for Germany. You know what I mean? But it's like, man, during that time where I had the money, I was expecting the money, and then life happened. It was like, damn, I can't put this into words right now. You know what I mean? So that's the one relationship that I've had that I know I've personally fucked up. Anybody else who think I personally fucked up, you ain't heard from me, we don't see it the same. You know what I mean? And so like, if you give a fuck about that relationship, you should have reached out. Emphasis on should have. If you have not reached out by now, please hang it up, flat screen. Like that shit dead. That shit over with. Because anybody who we didn't see shit the same way, and I realized we weren't seeing it the same way, those relationships have been mended. You know what I mean? Those truths have been told. So if you still sitting in just like, I don't know, please stay the fuck there, because I ain't there with you. Just straight up. So like that's what the fuck I do about it. If I'm grieving a relationship, I know I fucked up, I'm going to acknowledge it. And 7 times out of 10, I'm going to try to correct it. I'll reach out. If I don't view it as I was the one who fucked that up, we good. I'm at peace already. So if you still a little fucked up, please reach out. I'll entertain your conversations for a few messages. You get at least 3 courtesy text messages from me. You know what I mean? You get 2 minutes of courtesy conversation. If we ain't getting to our fucking point after especially years of distance, I'm like, hey man, yeah, my refrigerator plugged in. I'm gonna call you back. The fuck, like, bro, I'm gonna find a way to get the fuck off the phone. I'm gonna find a way to get off the phone. Straight up. So let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. This has been a pretty lengthy episode, but it's been needed and necessary. Yo, letting go is not an easy thing. This shit's messy. You know what I mean? This shit is sticky. And so, what advice do you have for someone who wants to break up with a person but don't know how? What advice do you have for that young man or woman or both?
Right.
Just do it. I don't know. That sounds blunt and like straight to the point. But I mean, just do it. Like, especially if you feel like you need to. I'm not trying to make it a joke, but like, just do it. Like, if you feeling like you should break up with someone or something should end, then it probably should end. Like, if you're having those thoughts, and then they might honestly be having the same thoughts on the other end, and it's like, if neither one of y'all, or not, you know, or not.
Thought we was cool,
but you thought, bitch, we might be.
You really, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you and your own sanity, your well-being, your self-care, like all that stuff. Like, if something's not right for you, it's not right for you. The longer you try to force it, the worse it probably gonna get.
I feel like. I feel like. Y'all. Advice for someone who
I'm
wants to break up.
kind of
That's what
along
it
with that
is.
bit, man. Yeah, you tell them, man. Like, I mean, just
do it.
I mean, I'm a very blunt individual. Like, if it's something you really feel like you need to do to let go, man, do it. Like, I don't find a healthy way to do it, but do it. Don't. Some people will let go, like, say you trying to get over an ex or something. Don't go hopping from shorty to shorty to shorty. Like, that ain't gonna help you. That's going. It might feel good in the moment, but it ain't gonna solve nothing. I mean, I can't say I haven't done it, but
We
I've learned
as we get older.
Right,
Experience.
I've learned. Right, speaking from
right,
experience.
right.
Shit. So just try to find a healthy way to do it, whether it be starting something for yourself, doing something for yourself. And what you really probably need to think about is, are you truly like happy within yourself? Like I feel like that's real big and really important. Cause I know I wasn't. When I went through the one I was really good, I know I wasn't. I didn't get there until after the fact, but it was just like, oh, okay, cool. Now, anytime something that I feel like is solid comes to an end, it's just like, okay, well, it wasn't it for me. It wasn't like God was done with this person in my life, so it's time for them to go. I got everything I needed out of them. Not to sound like bogus and like I used you, but like, if you have no substance to being in my life anymore, then it's time for you to go.
Run our course.
That's really all it is.
Okay.
I'll keep it short. When you do decide to do it, just stand on what you do. I feel like once it's out there, people get really desperate. They'll come back like a week later, talking about they had some time to think about it. A month later, a couple months later.
Come bearing gifts.
Okay, they'll do anything they can do, like to get back in good. But if you solid and comfortable with your choice, just stand on it and realize, like, yo, we talked about this before, and it just didn't change. I'm moving on. Like, so really stand on it. So, cause they gonna come back and try and win you back if you were solid. If you wasn't shit, then you just stand on what you do. They gonna come back.
Yeah,
it's cold in these streets.
Okay,
whole world
ain't no sunshine when you're gone.
Nah, go ahead, Reg. You got something to add?
Honestly, not too much. Like I say, just give yourself one good venting session, whether that's with your closest friend or if you're like me. Invite the whole squad over and let them know how you feel. You know what I mean? Be clear if you want some feedback or if you just wanted to talk your shit. But yeah, after you've done that, if you still feeling the same, like, damn, G, this really ain't suiting me. It's not serving me. You gotta let it go. Right. Because that shit's gonna kill you. And I don't give a damn what the bond is. I don't give a fuck about the hardships y'all went through. I don't give a fuck how much time was there. I don't give a fuck if it's not serving you. If when you think about this relationship, you got to take a deep breath, or you have to pace yourself, or you have to prepare yourself. That shit is cooked. It's done. You know what I mean? And so, like, honor your feelings. To have the audacity to feel some type of way about a relationship, but you still like, I'm gonna just let it work because of the years. Fuck them years. Fuck them years.
Please let them years go.
The years mean
I promise
nothing.
y'all it don't mean shit.
And really, honestly, and it sounds so fucked up, the hardships begin to mean nothing. Because when motherfuckers come into a bag, when motherfuckers, just feel like they're elevating, or when they feel like they've mastered their domain, that shit don't mean shit to them either. So you sitting here holding on to time and situations that they didn't give a fuck about. So I was like, nah. And I'm not saying don't give a fuck. I don't want this to sound like it's coming from a hurt place. Like, when you realize relationships and vibes have served its course, it's okay to let it go. Look, pilots, bro, fail in Hollywood 50 times a day. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers will shoot a whole season and executives will be like, no.
Scrap.
You know what I mean? Like, we just shot a whole season and now we got our fucking vibe. You know what I mean? And that's no shade. That's how this shit works. It's the same thing with relationships. So whether your season was a year, 5 years, 10 years, 3 fucking months, when it served its course, if it's not doing shit for nobody, you gotta let that shit go. Because holding on to it will then become cancerous.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that shit will start to fuck with you.
That's right.
Woo. So yeah. That was all no shade. That was such reality. But if it felt like shade,
really probably
fuck you.
Right.
The shoe fits.
The shoe fit, goddamn.
Truth is, was that Fantasia?
It was.
Truth
But all right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap
always
this
hurt.
up. We truly appreciate y'all for tuning in. Again, we got the real Shak Pearson in the building.
Man, my Instagram
Contact
name.
with you, man.
I don't know. He keeps saying the real Shak Pearson. Y'all, that's not my Instagram name.
I'm just letting y'all know this is the real him.
This on bro. it's the Shak Pearson. Just type in the Shak Pearson. You'll find me. Type in Shak Pearson. You'll find me.
He's the only one.
Okay.
That matters.
That matters. Exactly. No shade to any other Shak Pearsons out there, man. Y'all sneaking me, we love y'all, but
Throwing shade. Do it.
Yeah,
Bitches.
man. Just honestly, that's the only tag I'm really giving out. Follow me on that. If you follow me on that, you'll probably see all my other stuff. So
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, we appreciate you for pulling up to the basement, Shak.
for sure.
As always, the world is sick.
But good conversation is the cure.
And with that, we are out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
See.
Yeah.